Welcome to the Juniper Security Concepts module. This module describes how to identify high-level security challenges in today's networks. This module also explains the value of implementing security solutions and discusses how to identify key factors in Juniper Network's security focus. At the end of this module, you will be able to identify high-level security challenges in today's networks. Explain the value of implementing security solutions. Identify key factors in Juniper Network's Juniper Connected Security. Cybercrime is a common factor for any organization that is planning to implement and administer network services. Cybercrime is not new, but the stakes have never been higher. It doesn't take much research to understand that the cost of cybercrime is expensive. With the number of attacks increasing by 10% each year, and the cost of those attacks increasing substantially, network architects must not only consider, but prioritize security when planning, implementing, and operating the network. One of the reasons that cybercrime has become so prevalent in recent years is due to the ever-expanding threat surface. There are more ways than ever before for users and clients to connect to the network. Statistics indicate that most users access network resources with multiple devices, such as laptops, tablets, phones, and so on. Furthermore, organizations are implementing virtualized systems to provide services to clients and customers. As organizations host more services and become the Internet of Everything for their users, administrators must be aware and combat the potential for cybercrime to occur on the network. Addressing these challenges early on in the design phase is imperative for successful network architecture. Another challenge organizations face is working with networks that utilize technologies from multiple vendors. Juniper Networks emphasizes the importance of implementing standards-based solutions for improved interoperability with other vendors. But some vendors use proprietary protocols that are not always compatible with standards-based devices. Moreover, the fact that a network might include systems from a variety of devices means that the staff must be well trained in maintaining these systems. As the network architect, you must understand the security goals your customer wants to achieve. Create a design that works well with the customer's existing infrastructure, and implement a design that meets the customer's goals without compromising performance and security requirements. Consider today's security market environment. As recent security statistics indicate, the opportunity for cybercrime to gain financially is driving significant innovation on how these crimes are committed. Security has always been an important part of network infrastructure, but historically, security implementation has been perceived to negatively impact network performance and usability. In some organizations, complaints from users have been so loud that administrators have actually turned off important security features. The general feeling of many organizations is that security is a trade-off rather than accompanying piece to network usability. Security solutions today are faster and more intelligent than ever before. The days of thinking of security as a trade-off are over. The risks are too great, and frankly, the claims of security implementation having a negative impact on the elements listed are unsubstantiated. Security is a requirement that can't be ignored. If designed and maintained correctly, security implementations will not negatively impact, but complement your network. It only takes one security breach for an organization to realize that security enhancements are needed. Recent history shows us, unfortunately, that organizations do not take the steps necessary to strengthen their security posture until it's too late. Multiple recent, highly publicized security breaches have occurred in the last few years that confirm the need for better network security. The quote displayed on the screen says it all, sadly. You must take into account the probability that any attack that could happen in your customer's network will happen. As your network footprint increases, the challenges of maintaining security also increase. There are more devices to manage, more policies, specialized for each situation. Maintaining enough trained staff members that understand the environment and the why of particular configurations can be a contributing challenge. How do you face all of those challenges when your rate of deployment continues to increase? On top of the growing threat climate, customer networks have become a blend of standalone, or best-of-breed, security products. This layered stack of specialized products might meet customer security goals, but can lead to a variety of issues, including operational complexity for administrators, isolated functions leading to gaps in defense, multiple vendors and interfaces leading to console fatigue, and separate, uncorrelated threat intelligence or telemetry leading to illicit behavior not being detected. The bottom line is that many vendors just don't work in harmony, failing to operate as a unified front against cybercriminals. Minimizing the risk of a data breach requires more than just a firewall. You require a solution that can protect against a variety of attacks. In a complex environment that uses both on-premises and cloud, public or private-based services. The vSRX series device offers solutions that, when working in conjunction with Juniper's advanced security capabilities, can protect against a large variety of cyber attacks. Juniper Network's viewpoint on security can be grouped into three different categories. 1. Operational efficiency. 2. Security efficacy. And 3. Business agility. Click each category to learn more. In order to offer better network security, you must focus on the factors that optimize security in a network. Juniper has identified 5 focus points when implementing a secure network. Click each focal point to learn more. The vSRX fits as an integrated security device, meeting enterprise needs in one device. Built on standard Junos, the vSRX device wraps many security roles into one physical appliance or virtual device. Beginning with standard network functions, carrier class routing, network address translation or NAT, stateful firewall, switching, automation, reporting, easy management, and analytics. In addition to these foundational services, advanced security includes time-sensitive threat protection, up-to-date security feeds, threat management, antivirus, content filtering, anti-spam, and next-generation firewall features of user-based controls, as well as intrusion prevention system or IPS. Available centralized analytics and reporting functionality provides visibility into the security events for forensic purposes and to understand the threat environment. The vSRX device offers a security solution with many next-generation firewall, or NGFW, capabilities, such as those displayed. One NGFW capability that many customers expect is application visibility and control. Juniper Networks can provide the application and visibility capabilities, including AppTrack, analyzes application data and classifies it based on risk level, user ID, zones, source, and destination addresses. It then uses it to assess adherence to application usage policies, address bandwidth management, or report on the most active users and applications. App Firewall, or AppFW, creates application control policies to allow or deny traffic based on application names, simplifying application security policies with whitelists and blacklists to define what actions to perform on matched traffic. It allows user-tailored policies. AppQoS meters and marks traffic based on the application security policies set by the administrator, ensuring that mission-critical traffic is delivered even when usage levels surge. SSL proxy transparently performs secure sockets layer, or SSL encryption and decryption, between the client and the server, but neither the server nor the client can detect its presence. IPS tightly integrates Juniper's application security features with the network infrastructure to provide threat mitigation and protection from a wide range of attacks and vulnerabilities. Unified Threat Management, or UTM, is another term used to describe the consolidation of several security features into one device, protecting against multiple threat types. The advantage of UTM is streamlined installation and management of these multiple security capabilities. Some of the features included in UTM are displayed. Click each feature to learn more. Sky Advanced Threat Prevention, or ATP, is Juniper Network's cloud-based malware defense service that protects your organization from the most managing, hard-to-detect attacks. Having this level of protection is crucial. Firewalls, antivirus, and other traditional security solutions simply are not designed to defeat unknown and hyper-evasive exploits used by criminals today. Sky ATP brings together sandbox, machine learning, and threat intelligence to deliver truly advanced prevention of these breaches. The ATP service delivers deep inspection, scanning file contents for signs of malicious intent, and actionable reporting. Juniper's goal is to not just report on malware that comes across the perimeter, but to offer inline blocking when possible as well. There are three key attributes of Juniper's ATP solution. 1. ATP's integration with the vSRX that allows both detection and prevention of threats. 2. Juniper leverages some techniques that utilize deception to trick malware into identifying itself and therefore raising confidence in alerts that are generated. Much like security intelligence, minimizing false positives is essential as Juniper incorporates this type of technology into an inline device like the vSRX. 3. Juniper leverages the security intelligence solution to push actionable intelligence of compromised hosts to the vSRX so that customers can implement quarantine policies when infected clients are detected on the network. A perfect example of how Sky ATP can protect your business is its ability to rapidly detect and stop hard-to-detect malware like ransomware. As mentioned earlier, the growth of attacks like ransomware is explosive and can hit without warning. With Sky ATP alongside your vSRX device, you could find and block an exploit like WannaCry in 90 seconds. That truly prevents the spread of the threat and keeps your business running smoothly. Remember, too, that remediating an attack can cost millions of dollars after the fact. The link displayed provides more information on how the Sky ATP solution helped detect and prevent the WannaCry exploit in 2017. Juniper Networks offers a great way for you to try advanced security services. By downloading and installing vSRX and adding on advanced security services, you can see for yourself just how effective security from Juniper Networks is. The vSRX software is free to use during the evaluation period. However, you must work with customer service to acquire a login and access the link. For more information on this process, visit the Juniper website. All of Juniper Networks' advanced security offerings are part of a unified cybersecurity platform, Juniper Connected Security. Juniper Connected Security brings together a comprehensive portfolio, centralizing and automating protection. The entire network is operated and managed as a single enforcement domain, where policy and enforcement are deployed dynamically and in unison. vSRX devices, virtual or physical, provide the NGFW services. Security Director, combined with Sky ATP, provides a highly effective and rapid defense against cybercrime. With real-time feedback between firewalls, Security Director deploys policy across network devices the instant that it is needed. Policies are created and deployed based on current threat conditions by Policy Enforcer. Suspected malware is sent to a sandbox environment in Sky ATP, where it is analyzed and tricked into revealing its malicious intent. Policy Enforcer responds to the new threats by telling network elements such as firewalls and switches to block the threat in real time. The building blocks used to create the Juniper Connected Security Architecture are displayed. Visibility into the network is a first step in bridging the communication gap between network infrastructure and security infrastructure teams. The entire network infrastructure is managed as a single enforcement domain, providing enforcement points across the network, where policy can now be deployed dynamically and in unison to block threats at points across the network. Security policy and UTM capabilities are consistent across both physical and virtual SRX platforms, allowing the device to be configured the same, resulting in the same security policy, thus simplifying operations of the network. Juno Security Director, combined with Juniper's cloud-based security services, or Sky ATP, provide the foundation for an open policy engine. Security Director works in concert with these services to push policies into the network. By providing real-time feedback between firewalls, Security Director provides the ability to deploy policy across network devices the instant that it is needed. Taking information from Juniper Sky's ATP cloud-based service, as well as from third-party geo-IP feeds to block malicious activities as they enter or traverse the network, the SRX series devices can be updated with signature or policy information. Using Policy Enforcer, a policy is deployed dynamically at the access layer as it adapts the network to protect it against threats. File types that typically carry malware are copied and sent to the cloud. A sandbox environment within Sky ATP using static or dynamic inspection techniques manipulates the files to trick them in revealing their malicious behavior. Paired with Juniper's cloud-based Spotlight Secure and Connector services, then responds, telling the network to block those files that are perceived as hazardous. You have reached the end of this module. In this module, you learn to identify high-level security challenges in today's networks. Explain the value of implementing security solutions. Identify key factors in Juniper Connected Security.